Warning: what you're about to discover might shock you. A common food, probably sitting in your kitchen right now, has been linked to devastating brain conditions. And the worst part? Millions eat it every day without realizing the risk. It could be the hidden culprit behind high blood pressure, clogged arteries, and even stroke and heart disease risk. Brain health isn't just about aging. What someone eats today affects their brain function tomorrow. The food industry has mastered the art of making harmful foods seem harmless. They package them attractively and market them as everyday staples. Most people consume these foods without thinking twice about their effects on the brain. Scientists have been quietly studying its effects, and what they've found is alarming. This isn't just about one food. There's an entire list of everyday items that could be silently damaging your brain. In today's video, you will discover the top 10 worst foods that cause stroke and other diseases in the brain. Don't eat another meal until you watch this video. Your brain health could depend on it. But before we get started, if you're new here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. What part of the world are you from? After you watch the video, drop a comment below. Here are 10 common foods that research has shown can harm the brain. 10. Excess sodium foods. The relationship between sodium and brain health is straightforward, but often ignored. The body needs some sodium to function, but most people consume far too much. Hidden sodium lurks in seemingly innocent foods. Ready-made condiments, instant soups, and preserved foods all harbor excessive amounts. The problem starts when sodium intake becomes chronic. High sodium levels force the body to retain fluid, increasing blood pressure. This extra pressure strains blood vessels in the brain. Over time, these vessels can weaken or become blocked, potentially leading to stroke. Consider someone eating packaged snacks daily with a soda. This simple habit, multiplied over years, creates the perfect conditions for cardiovascular problems. The World Health Organization recommends no more than 5 grams of salt daily, about 1 teaspoon. Most people consume double that amount. 9. Refined breads and pastas. White bread and refined pasta might seem bland and harmless, but their effect on brain health is significant. These foods are quickly converted to glucose, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. Over time, these spikes can lead to inflammation and oxidative stress in brain tissue. The refining process strips away fiber and nutrients that would normally help regulate how the body absorbs carbohydrates. The result is a food that provides quick energy, but potentially harmful long-term effects on brain function. A study found that elderly people who got more than 58% of their daily calories from carbs were almost twice as likely to develop mild cognitive impairment and dementia. Whole grain alternatives offer a simple solution. They provide steady energy along with fiber and nutrients that support brain health. 8. Sodas and artificial drinks. Liquid sugar might be the most dangerous form of sugar consumption. Sodas and artificial juices provide massive amounts of sugar without any nutritional benefit. The body absorbs this sugar rapidly, creating sharp spikes in blood glucose levels. These drinks often contain artificial sweeteners, which research suggests may have their own negative effects on brain function. Regular consumption can lead to insulin resistance, which affects how the brain uses glucose for energy. The dehydrating effect of these beverages adds another layer of risk. The brain needs proper hydration to function optimally. When people replace water with sugary drinks, they often end up in a state of chronic mild dehydration. 7. Fast food. The typical fast food meal combines several brain-harmful elements: excess sodium, unhealthy fats, and refined carbohydrates. The combination creates a perfect storm for cardiovascular and brain health. The convenience of fast food comes with hidden costs. One meal often contains more sodium than the recommended daily limit. The oils used for frying are typically reheated multiple times, creating harmful compounds that promote inflammation. Making food at home allows control over ingredients and cooking methods. Even simple homemade meals tend to be healthier than fast food alternatives. 6. Yellow cheeses. Aged and processed cheeses are often high in sodium and saturated fats. While some fat is necessary for brain function, these cheeses can contribute to excessive intake of both problematic ingredients. The combination of high sodium and saturated fat can promote inflammation and increase blood pressure, both risk factors for stroke and other brain problems. Softer, less processed cheeses or plant-based alternatives often provide better options for brain health. 5. Margarines and spreads. Many people switch to margarine thinking it was healthier than butter, but many margarines and vegetable spreads contain trans fats, which are particularly harmful to brain health. These fats can promote inflammation and contribute to the buildup of plaques in blood vessels. The processing required to create these spreads often introduces artificial preservatives and additives that may have their own negative effects on brain function. Natural alternatives like olive oil provide healthy fats that may actually protect brain cells. Number 4. Processed sweets. The brain runs on glucose, but processed sweets provide far more than it needs. These foods, packaged cakes, cookies, and candy, flood the system with refined sugar. This excess disrupts blood glucose levels, affecting everything from mood to memory. The problem goes beyond simple sugar content. Many processed sweets contain artificial colors, preservatives, and trans fats. These additives can promote inflammation and oxidative stress in brain tissue. The combination of high sugar and artificial ingredients creates a particularly harmful mix for brain health. Natural alternatives like fresh fruit provide sweetness, along with fiber and nutrients that support brain function. Dark chocolate, in moderation, even offers compounds that may protect brain cells. 3. Alcoholic beverages. Alcohol's effects on the brain are well documented, but often ignored. Regular consumption can disrupt blood pressure regulation and affect how blood clots. Both factors increase stroke risk. Alcohol also interferes with the brain's normal processing of nutrients and can lead to deficiencies that affect brain function. The calories in alcoholic drinks often contribute to weight gain, creating additional health risks. The solution isn't necessarily complete abstention. Research suggests moderate consumption of certain alcoholic beverages, like red wine, might have some benefits. But moderation is crucial. The line between benefit and harm is thin. 2. Packaged and fried foods. Have you ever thought about why hot dog buns and bottled salad dressings seem to last forever? The secret is hydrogenated oils, or trans fats. These oils stay solid at room temperature and don't need refrigeration, making them super convenient but not so healthy. Sadly, a lot of frozen meals and processed foods have them, except for frozen fruits and veggies. So, here's the scoop on trans fats. They're seen as the worst kind of fat for your health because they raise LDL, the bad cholesterol, and lower HDL, the good cholesterol. While small amounts of trans fat can naturally occur in some meats and dairy, most of what we eat comes from an industrial process that adds hydrogen to vegetable oil, turning it into a solid fat. A study in JAMA Cardiology looked at areas with and without trans fat restrictions and found a major difference. Regions with restrictions experienced a 6% drop in hospitalizations for heart attacks and strokes. Before we continue, I've got some exciting news to share. If you want to get more engaged, I'm excited to inform you that we now offer channel membership. As a member, you'll pay a small monthly fee and unlock some amazing perks like early access to new videos, priority replies to your comments, members-only shorts, polls, quizzes, and special emojis and loyalty badges just for you. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and connect with us even more. Just click the join button and let's make this experience even better together. 1. Processed meats. Bacon, sausages, and deli meats seem convenient and harmless. They're not. These foods combine two dangerous elements, excessive sodium and saturated fats. This combination is particularly harmful to cardiovascular health, which directly affects brain function. The preservation process for these meats often involves nitrites and nitrates. When heated, these compounds can form substances that trigger inflammation throughout the body, including in brain tissue. Regular consumption of processed meats correlates strongly with increased risk of stroke and other cardiovascular problems. The convenience of processed meats comes at too high a price. Simple substitutes like grilled chicken or eggs provide protein without the dangerous additives. A study of 52 participants revealed that a diet rich in unhealthy ingredients led to reduced sugar metabolism in the brain and a decline in brain tissue, both considered potential markers for Alzheimer's disease. Brain health depends largely on what people feed it. Many commonly consumed foods can damage brain tissue and increase disease risk over time. But knowledge creates choice. Understanding which foods harm the brain allows people to make better decisions about what they eat. The good news is that alternatives exist for every harmful food on this list. Simple substitutions can significantly reduce risks while still providing enjoyment. Protecting brain health doesn't require giving up all pleasurable foods. It just requires being thoughtful about choices and portions. What about you? Which of these foods will you cut from your diet? Leave your comment below. If you found this video helpful, please type yes in the comments below. I also encourage you to check out these 2 videos we selected especially for you. Thanks for watching.